Hari Om. Welcome to the next Bhagavad Gita lesson. Let's start by centering ourselves with a slow, deep breath. Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Shanti. It's taken a few years, but we're finally at the last verse of the second chapter. This episode number 127, called Pizza or Brahman. And I'll read you this 72nd verse. This Arjuna is the absolute state that obliterates all delusion. Even in the last moments before death, if one can abide in this awareness, there's the merging into the infinite Brahman, or Brahman Nirvana. Throughout the Gita, Sri Krishna has presented death as just a normal, natural part of life. However, death can play a special role on the spiritual path. If we can die skillfully, it can be used as a jumping off point for the higher realms. In this verse, Krishna uses two terms, Brahmi Stitahi, holding steady in Brahman, and Brahma Nirvana, which is the highest state of existence. Krishna says that even if just before the soul leaves the body, we can quiet the mind, drop all outer appearances, and hold steady even just for a few moments in the source, that's Brahma Stitihi, we can be home free, Brahma Nirvana. Our long, long journey will be over. As we die, we actually will wake up and be able to smell the roses. But it's not advised to count on the mind being able to hold steady on Brahman at the time of death, if we haven't prepared for that during our life. If our life has been filled up with other things, we probably won't be thinking of Brahman during our last breath. For example, I like to eat. I take pleasure in food. And though mostly there's nothing wrong with that, it could be a problem. I can envision being on my deathbed and I'm thinking of this verse and I want to make the big jump. I'm chanting Om Namah Shivaya. My conscious mind is starting to crumble. The subconscious samskaras are pushing to the surface. They're going to determine my next birth. I'm doing my best. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. I just might make it to the other shore. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Here comes my last breath. Om Namah Pizzaya. My love of pizza wins out over my love of Brahman. If I die today, I'm afraid that's how I might go. Hopefully I have a few years left and I'll see if I can change this fate. For the homework assignment, sleep is a good training ground for death. We have to let go of the known world and move into another state of consciousness. So this week, use sleep as a kind of a dress rehearsal for death, letting go of all regrets, ill will, anxiety, and concerns. Thanks for joining. See you soon. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.